And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You take a look at the Wizards. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season. And, of course, there's the Celtics. They're currently in the 10th spot.
Well, for the Wizards, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught-in-the-middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Thank you, Brian. Bradley Beal, not just a shooter, he's a scorer, and his footwork is a huge part of that. He said, I'm not the tallest player in the world, so I have to find ways to get my shot off, using my quickness, my step backs, and my footwork to be able to get open.
Well, Allie, he's put a lot of work into that area of his game. Good stuff there. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Smart in at the point. And for Washington, Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Washington. To the middle, Gafford. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, then Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Brown's breakout offensively. It could be a surprise to some, but not to me. But it's the end result of continuous gains to the shot-making arsenal.
Free throw good. Brown. And you watch teams try to defend Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away.
You can't go under screens. He's too good of a shooter now. You play him tight, that triggers the drive. You playing him physical, sends him to the line where he's improved as well.
It's good.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
Smart against Dinwiddie. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, well, the power behind Horford's movement is terrific. It takes him right through the contact for a big finish.
Now here's Beal. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Smart. The Wizards making their last shot. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And even with the hand in his face, when Horford gets it in that close, he barely needs to see the rim to get it up and down. Beal with a screen on Smart. Here's Dinwiddie.
And it's Washington with another. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Down low. Stolen by Gafford. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Beal. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Washington with the ball. And there it is for him. Beal's got 6.
Assisted by
Smart with the ball. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And Gafford with the block. And they recover it. Outside Tatum. Another shot.
Excellent display of recognition on the rejection. Bill seems to be a step ahead of the opposition.
Back to Caldwell Pope. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Count the basket.
Jaylen
He's got
Brown.
5.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Spins. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
Pass to Brown. Horford, a screen on Beal. Brown with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Here's Tatum, and finished by Tatum. Wow!
Wow, I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
And Washington has possession. 4-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
They really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
Yeah, it did. I mean, they were smart about it. Once the fouls started to add up on the other side, they really turned up the heat.
3 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Smart against Dinwiddie. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart. Horford's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Beal. Dinwiddie with it. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. This one for 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Boston trailing. And here's Tatum. Williams with the screen. Here's Horford to the paint. Williams' shot is good.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Washington's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Dinwiddie outside. Beal with a screen on Smart. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man. I love how Caldwell Pope uses his muscle on the drive, just bouncing off the defense and nailing some pretty difficult shots.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Outside, Brown. Now here's Horford. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he lobs it up top.
These are shots Kuzma will take all day. He's very confident in his ability to score.
Boston on offense. They trail by 7. Smart passes to Tatum. To the left wing. Here's Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Give him 8 points now.
Even though he's been stretched out this game, Horford, he still remains a solid mid-range jump shooter.
Here's Beal. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Wizards lead by 7. Beal's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. Smart passes to Tatum. Takes the 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
So it's Washington now. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
I mean, they were their worst own enemy in that game. I mean, they kept on shooting themselves in the foot.
Gafford to screen. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Connects from downtown. And it's now just a 1-point Wizard lead.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
So it's Boston now. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Tatum, and it's blocked.
And Caldwell Pope just has unreal timing on defense. If you put up something soft, he's going to send it back.
Inside. Kuzma, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Gafford. Williams defending. Kuzma outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And now it's a 6-point Washington lead.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Boston has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. And the Celtics call time here. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Big group substitution here for Washington. Harrell's checked in for Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Caldwell Pope. Kispert's checked in for Beal. And Holiday subbed in for Dinwiddie. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Richardson comes in for Jason Tatum. Pritchard's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Schroeder in for Smart. Schroeder passes to Williams. On the wing, Richardson. Over Avdia. Got a hand on it. Outside Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And they'll get another chance. And here's Schroeder outside. Sinks it from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Schroeder against Holiday. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Harrell with the strong finish.
He's verticality from Harrell. He's rising up over the defense for the hoop.
Boston has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first.
I mean, B.A., you know Denny Avita made a name for himself and his home nation of Israel. He was one of the top players in the league. Now he's figuring out how his game fits in the NBA.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Washington with the ball, leading by 5. Holiday against Schroeder. Got a piece of it.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Pritchard. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Now Schroeder, just 5 on the clock. From about 16, again Boston. And one adjustment Avdia is playing defense without fouling.
I mean, he's even admitted that himself. I mean, basketball is an international game. It's a little different everywhere you go. He just needs to get dialed into how we do things here in the States.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Grant Williams.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bryant's checked in.
First team foul. At the line for Washington, Corey Kispert. One shot.
One shot.
And a full 4 years of college play, Grant, makes Corey Kispert something of a rarity in the modern league.
And I'm glad you brought that up, B.A., because, you know, that time really paid off for him. He only got better over those seasons, becoming even more confident of a marksman.
Now here's Richardson. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Holiday against Schroeder. Avdia from outside hits a three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 9.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. Williams finds Schroeder. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
And if you're compiling your roster for team rational confidence, Dennis Schroeder is a strong candidate. He is never going back.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Kispert. Throws it up high, and Harrell throws it down.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Outside Schroeder. Over Holiday. Again Boston.
Dennis Schroeder.
D has to be better guarding Schroeder. I mean, come on. He's a capable shooter from the mid-range.
Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for Washington. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. Growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's brothers chose football. So why did he choose basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first, basketball, football is what we stuck with. So it was basketball.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. Supply and demand.
That's right. Give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the floor for Boston. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Williams in at the center position.
Now, what a baller this guy is. I love watching Bill come right back with the payback triple.
Now here's Schroeder. 9 points in his last outing. Clock at 6. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. It's deflected. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Basketball.
The Wizards with a lead. Beal outside. Dinwiddie with it. Driving inside. Now Bryant. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Avdia. Free throw drops for Williams. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Hachimura with a screen on Schroeder. Dinwiddie finds Bryant. Now Beal, defended by Brown. Beal against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bryant's gotten 4 this quarter.
You got to be more physical with Bryant than this. He's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Horford outside. Here's Tatum. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Washington has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Beal, the pass to Dinwiddie. Hachimura with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit